Well, the Cincinnati Bengals beat the Dallas Cowboys 27-20 on Monday Night Football. And what do I take from this? The Cowboys are 1-6 at home. Remember when Dallas used to be a place of horrors if you were a visiting team? And it looked like that early on in the game because Cincinnati was letting Cooper Rush move up and down the field. But Cooper Rush is Cooper Rush. And unlike what Skip Bayless was anointing him as something special, they made some turnovers, including the way that game ended with that block punt and then the ball ricochets. And I'm like, you know how Kansas City seems to have the ball bounce their way? Well, Dallas can't get the ball to bounce the right way, and especially at home. Think about it. They barely beat the Giants last week, and in the other games they got blowed out at home. So this game was relatively close. I mean, they lost by 7. I mean, when they lost to Baltimore by 10. But if you do the totalities of their home games, with being 1-6, they ain't got blowed out and taken a major pounding at the crib. But anyway, um, it 5-8 does look like 5-8, except in different ways. The Bengals are clearly the better team. I mean, on offense anyway. Burrow and Chase were feasting, but their defense is horrible. Cincinnati's defense is horrible. And it attention to details. I will say this: Michael Parsons, who it's like comedy because a 5-8 team is not gonna get a MVP player. But I will say this: if Joe Burrow had a winning record and he about 10 wins right now, he'd be an MVP consideration for real. I mean, he been balling. It's just their defense is putrid. But this about eliminates Dallas. All this crazy talk that they were going to be Cincinnati, there was still some hope. That's when Stephen A. Smith and some of these other turkeys come on here and still trying to fan a flame to save the Cowboys when there's no saving. And they're going to go to Philly and get beat or lose another game. And Meathead McCarthy just doing meathead things. Just ain't no hope for them. Dallas is just not a good team. And the thing about it is they were kind of in this game, but they're just not good. And you can't be 1-6 at home. That's fireable alone, especially when you used to win at the crib. Now you getting diced and rolled, and you either struggling or just not in games. As for Cincinnati, it's a disappointment to their season. I think they should get an upgrade on coach. I think it's an insult that a guy like Burrows and Chase and them, especially on that offense, ain't getting no help because believe me, this team is too good to not be as a wild card at least. And you're losing too many close games. You're not finishing out. But again, it's a reflection of how they're coached and how things go. So, it was kind of a sloppy game, and it looked like two teams that were what their records were. I mean, really, 5-8 against 5-8. I can say Burrow's the best quarterback on the field and Chase, what they got, but they are what they record is. Bill Parcells used to say, you are what your record is. And if you're not winning games and you're blowing an opportunity with situations, ain't nobody have no sympathy for you. So this is where we are. But anyway, Cincinnati won 27-20. Their faint playoff hopes, I guess, still remain, but they're going to need a lot of help. Dallas, if you can't win at home, you don't deserve to get in the playoffs. And they still got a couple of games left. So the look is on to see if they can lose 10. They closing in on that magical 10 ride. And they might consider tanking to get a good draft pick because it ain't worth going out there and trying to act like y'all going to be something you're not. Jerry Jones needs to go somewhere and hide and sit his butt down, because they just a football of follies. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another, and share it if you like, and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm a one-time page.